A flight takes about 4 hours. A run from Perth to Sydney, 77 days for Nikki Love. The 56-year-old has just crossed the finish line, doing the equivalent of an ultra marathon every day for more than 2 months. She broke a world record in the process tonight, the fastest woman to cross the country on foot. Nikki Love joins me in the studio tonight. Firstly, congratulations, Nikki. This is incredible. 77 days. Tell me, how did it feel when you finally crossed that finish line?
Very surreal. It has not actually sunk in yet. I am on cloud nine. I think it'll all sink in tomorrow when the pain sort of starts settling down.
Well, I love that underneath the desk you're actually wearing Ugg boots because you can't fit your proper sneakers on anymore because your feet must be a mess. I mean, it must have been gruelling. Were there points where you just didn't think you could go on and you wouldn't be able to make it?
Many points where I thought I need to rest, I need to stop.
What did you tell yourself when you had to dig deep?
You've waited a long time for this. Do you really think that you're done now? And the answer was always no. I also had my partner with me who pretty much kicked me out of the van, so that helped a lot too. So
did that lead to any fights? At some point did you be like, no, I don't want to go?
There was a couple of little tiffs along the way. Like just say, well, you chose this, so get on with it.
What are you looking forward to most now?
Stopping, not dealing with traffic. Sleeping in is a big thing. Putting my feet up, eating whatever I want to eat.
Tell me about the meal that you had when you finally arrived here and you crossed that finish line.
Oh, I've just had a spaghetti with crab.
The big question, why? Why would you do this to yourself?
It is a big question, and it has taken lots of formats as to the reason why. I found out about this run about 10 years ago, and it sort of lit a flame of, I wonder if I can. As I got older, the opportunity to get it done seemed to perhaps, I was told that maybe I should give this up, but instead of giving it up, I became more firm in my idea that I was going to make this happen. So
when you said you were encouraged to give it up, who told you should quit?
The medical profession. I suffered a fracture in my pelvis 2 years ago, and I was told that maybe I should give this dream up.
This isn't your first adventure. You've done 63 marathons in 63 days. You've run around Ireland and you've run across the Netherlands. I mean, how did this become a hobby for you?
They were all training runs for this. I used them as stepping stones. To each one was a slightly different version that tested me, and I don't know where it came from, but I really love running, and then the idea of how far can I go, what can I change, how can I push myself.
Philosophically, would you say you were running from something or running towards something?
I have been asked this many times. I definitely think I'm running towards something. I want to see what I'm capable of.
What do you think was the most challenging thing, physically or mentally? What was the hardest thing for you?
It was something that I didn't actually contemplate, and that was the traffic. Ultimately, I smiled and waved at as many truck drivers as I possibly could. I saw a lot of people on repeat. I
can understand you would have been scared of being hit, but did they end up being quite encouraging, the drivers that went past you?
Yeah, getting the toots and the waves, especially from the people the truck drivers who passed me on repeat. I could always tell that they'd seen me before because it was a great big wave that I got.
Do you want to prove something to other women your age, or?
I really do. We're told that, we're done, that it's somebody else's turn. And I agree with that we want to encourage the next generation, but don't forget that we're still capable of doing things. And, at 56, I've created myself some more personal bests that I didn't really expect.
So what do you do now? I mean, do you find another adventure? Do you go on another massive run, or do you go, okay, that's it, me, I've done it now?
I did have one more in my head. But for the first instance, I'm going back to the UK to start a sports psychology degree. So I'm going to uni at age 56.
Okay, well, forget the degree. From your experience, what's the best mental lesson you can learn after what you've just done for the past 77 days?
Always back yourself.
Love it, love it. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. It's an epic effort and it's just incredible.
Thank you.
A look at tomorrow's weather and the final frame next.